Hello again, it's Eric, the Big E Arnold, here in our secondary studio on Saturday, June 5th, bringing you free MLB picks, the full baseball card today on this Saturday. Apologize, we're a little late here today to rip off the old Blues Brothers scene. An old friend came in from out of town. Locusts! There actually is like a plague of locusts outside. The 17-year cicada brood is out there making a racket. We'll show you what a couple of them look like in some subsequent video, but not today because we're late and we want to get this done. All right, so it looks like, believe it or not, we actually have a few new subscribers. Hey, they went crazy. They subscribed. We got Pierce the Weather. Pierce the Weather. I like the name Pierce. My brother's father-in-law, he's named Pierce. Strikes me as one of those old school names that nobody uses anymore. Kind of like Gary or Herbert. My father's name is Herbert. So, yeah, Pierce the Weather. And then Sasha Robertson. So, for you two, welcome and salute to you for joining the Magnificent Bastards. That's the term I have assigned to our subscribers. The Magnificent Bastards, which is a reference to the movie Patton. At any rate, all that good stuff. Let's get going here as the card will kick off here in a few hours, and we want to be ready for it. Although, let's see what we do have a couple of afternoon games. So let's get yesterday. There's what we did yesterday. 4 out of 7, slight winning night. Yeah, we'll take that. Sure, why not? We lost our top pick. I mean that's annoying. But, overall, on the plus side, I saw Pittsburgh Louis. If you're not paying that close of attention, Pittsburgh Louis comments pretty much every day and puts his picks in the comment section. He's still well above 500. He got back on the winning track last night with Oakland coming home a winner. Looked like it was pretty much feast or famine last night, where we had some smashing easy winners like Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Milwaukee. Then we lost 13-1 with the Blue Jays. I had been calling Hyun-Jin Ryu the big wheel. My apologies. I get it. You Detroit Tiger fans are telling me Lance Parrish is the big wheel. Yeah, well, I'm making up my own nicknames, and I knew he was Big Wheel too, but he was in Philadelphia. He stank for us, so he was Little Wheel when he was in Philadelphia. So at any rate, I don't know what happened there. Rube broke an axle or bearing burned out or something, but he was Little Wheel last night. Tigers, oh man, we had the Tigers. They were down 6-1. They came back, took the lead. It looked like we were going to steal one. And then, they just couldn't hold it. The White Sox are really good. I'm trying to find, those are the kind of teams that the model looks to play against. But boy, some of these teams right now, I don't know I want to get in front of the White Sox right now. And then the Angels, they made the night sneaking home with Ohtani on the mound. And then the Cubs, Cubs did what we wanted them to do. They got out quick. They got out 2-0. And, Jake Arrieta is just terrible. He was terrible in Philadelphia. Took whatever, $25, $50, $75 million of Mr. Montgomery's money to the bank, laughing all the way. Montgomery, is that his name? No, I'm getting confused. That was the other owner. I'm confused. Anyway, at any rate, Arrieta stole money while he's in Philadelphia here, so now he's with the Cubs and he's no better. But anyway, winning night. So let's show you what we got here for today. And it's Ace Day here in the secondary studio. It's going to be Ace Day Looks like most of our plays are backing up some aces. So let's see what we got here. Trevor Rogers. We just we just won with the Pirates, and the Pirates look like they're starting to find a groove here. And with Willie Mays Hayes at third base for the Pirates, we're going to try to get sneaky here, and we're going to try to beat them tonight with Trevor Rogers, ace. Trevor Rogers, ace. That's basically it. That's the whole thinking, that Trevor Rogers is just lights out so far this year, and you're thinking, well, he's nothing. He's the number one pick. I mean, these are the guys that turn into perennial all-stars. So the fact that he pitches in Miami is probably one of the reasons nobody knows about this guy. So we're hoping he goes out and just shuts the Pirates right on down, and Miami can get their one game that they're going to get this weekend, and this is it tonight. So, it's not a hateful price. I mean, we get an ace here, and it's not a hateful price at minus 137. They're throwing a minor leaguer. They're throwing a AAA guy. So I'm kind of hoping the Marlins, the whole team's got real trouble if they can't get this one. So we'll take the Marlins here. We're not married to it. Just the lowest rating, 1 star. We got Rich Hill. Ace. Yeah, I know. If you don't follow baseball that closely, you're thinking, Rich Hill, I've heard of him. He's not an ace. He is right now. Right now, he is pitching ace ball. That dude is having a lights out year. He's in a perfect situation for this guy. He can pitch his 5-6 innings of shutout ball, and then here comes the great Tampa bullpen to the rescue to carry him home. And it's just the perfect setup for him right now till, he misses a month because he has a blister on his finger. But at the moment, it's simply ace baseball from Rich Hill. They named him like pitcher of the month. So, facing a very pedestrian Rangers team, the Rays lost last night. The Rays aren't a team that really goes out and loses multiple games in a row. I think there's a good chance they right the ship tonight. We'll take the Rays. We're not laying a hateful price again. Minus 145. We'll take Rich Hill and the A's, 1 star. All right, those are the appetizers. Let's get to the main events here. Top play, Royals. The Royals, they're crushing people right now. Particularly, they're crushing bad teams like the Twins. I guess you could say that another way. The Twins are just getting beaten by everybody. They got beat by the Orioles earlier this week. The Twins can't beat anybody. So I don't, and it's minus 101. I don't care. The Twins, I guess Berrios is their best pitcher, their most consistent pitcher. I don't care. It just doesn't matter at the moment. The Twins, they're going to need something to shuffle the deck till they get to, find their footing. But right now, that's a team in free fall, and I feel pretty comfortable playing against them. We'll take the Royals in a 50-50 game. The Royals definitely have more than a 50-50 chance of winning this game tonight. We're getting value there, all kind of value. We like the Royals all sorts of ways. That's a top pick. Diamondbacks, Brewers. I hate laying this huge number with the top pick, but, it's kind of the same thinking. The Diamondbacks are a mess. They have injuries all over the place. Their pitching's not good. And the Brewers are starting to find their footing, where Christian Yelich is now, anchored in the middle of that lineup. He's starting to be a threat again. Hader did not pitch last night, so I'm pretty sure about that. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. I was going to check it, and I'd have no memory of checking it. So, did I check that? I don't think Hader pitched last night. What did happen last night was Peralta was brilliant, almost threw a no-hitter to the consternation of Craig Counsell. That dude needs a poker face because he's as his team is dominating, as his pitcher is throwing a no-hitter, he's over there because he wants to take the guy out. He doesn't want him to throw 125 pitches, which I don't frankly understand. I mean, I guess that, a guy goes out there, throws 128 pitches, you get the no-hitter, that's great and all, but then, they're going to hang him, counsel, if the guy comes up lame in his next start. So I guess, he's like, I'm going to get in trouble here if I let this guy go for 130 pitches and then he gets hurt. Luckily for him, the guy got a hit, or the Diamondbacks got a hit, and he didn't have to worry about it. At any rate, the Brewers going great guns right now. Woodruff has just been, unbelievable. Randy Johnson-esque, Pedro Martinez-esque, unhittable. And we're only laying 230 with this kind of guy. It's the Brewers at home a Saturday night. I would say there's a 3 out of 4 chance that the Brewers win this game. To break that into a money line, that's minus 300. I think I'm right about that. At any rate, I think there's still value even on top of a minus 230 here. That's how good Woodruff has been. So that's kind of the hope, is that Woodruff just goes out there, does his thing, holds them to 0 or 1 runs over 6 or 7 innings. You got Hader in there. He'll be worth a 0 in the 9th. That only leaves me 2 more innings to get, and all I have to do, the Brewers, is find 2 or 3 runs off of Merrill Kelly. We're likely to do that. If I can't get it off of him, I've got some real pedestrian pitchers in the Arizona bullpen I might be able to find it off of. Like I said, 75% chance of a winner here, and that number says it's less than that. That's what I see. So we'll make this a top play. We feel good about that one. Right there, Brandon Woodruff, ace. All right, and finally, I can't believe we're doing this one. Did I not say we were not going to play the Mets anymore? And here we are playing the Mets. God. But, what a matchup, though. You got the Mets and the Padres tonight. I hope this game is on some kind of national TV or something, because it's such a fantastic game. You got a couple fantastic matchups tonight. You get the Cubs and the Giants. Those teams are, both well above 500. Here, the Mets and the Padres. Happy DeGrom Day. Yay. And he's an underdog? Jacob DeGrom is an underdog? I mean, everything I said about Woodruff applies to DeGrom. The dude's unhittable when he's actually on the mound. He'll give you 6 innings, and it'll probably only give up a run, maybe none. This would be a top play, except they're the Mets, and that's where I downgrade them. It's like, there's no way I'm giving up my top play money to the damn Mets, who I think are impervious to my model. They're one of these opposite teams that normal human emotions do not apply to these guys. So, for whatever reason. But one of the things I think that fits into the Mets' favor is this Musgrove. This guy has really good numbers this year for the Padres. He threw a no-hitter earlier in the year. Just spectacular numbers, which I think is making this line what it is, a 50-50 game, and I have Jacob DeGrom? Why? That's where I'm kind of like, why? I think they're looking at the numbers Musgrove has, and he's almost an ace. This dude is he's almost an ace, but he's not an ace. He's not an ace. And I say that in that I don't think his own manager thinks he's an ace. This guy used him, this Tingler, this manager of the Padres. He used him in relief last time out. As Casey Stengel said, you can look it up. Blake Snell, was short, as he always is, and he didn't pitch well, and he only managed to get through a handful of outs, and then they had to yank him. So, Tingler solution, I don't want to burn the bullpen any more than I already have. I know, I'll just use the next guy up in the rotation, Musgrove. We'll get him out there. So he pitches 5 innings, and he pitched good. He pitched, he pitched well, shutout ball, held the fort. They lost, because they were already pretty far behind because Snell got blown up. I don't know what that says to Musgrove. To me, if I'm Musgrove, I'm kind of like, hey, man, I'm happy to help out. And, I threw 60 pitches, and that was great and all. And I'm glad I, saved the bullpen. But we did lose. We lost. I blew a start. I could not pitch in my normal turn in the rotation because I was Mr. Mop Up, and we lost. You could have thrown William Studio out there, that big giant square guy that the Twins keep rolling out and they show on SportsCenter every night, throwing his 45-mile-an-hour blooper ball. You could have put him out there. What? I'm an ace, or I'm a sort of an ace. Where is that? I'm kind of an ace. I'm maybe an ace. What the hell? What are you putting me out there for? So I'm kind of thinking he might just be a little, perplexed in his mind tonight. And he needs to have his mind right if he's going to beat Jacob deGrom. And I do not think his mind is going to be right. I think his mind is going to be wrong. So Jacob deGrom is the ace. Jacob deGrom, not Joseph Musgrove, is the ace. And he's going to show it tonight. And we're going to take the Mets, and they're going to win. 2 stars on that. So there you have it. Your top plays are the Royals and the Brewers again. We'll throw the Mets in there and then round out with your other 2 aces, Rich Hill for the Rays and Trevor Rogers with the Marlins. So, Pearson Weather, Sasha Robertson, welcome aboard. We got winners tonight, we hope, and that's all we got for you here in the Sports Secondary Studios, Sports Barn. So, good, great, thanks. Welcome, hit the like button. Let's see what we can do tonight. Eric Arnold signing off. Thank you.